Hello everyone. Welcome to we're into March now. We're officially into March. When I last talked to you, it was not March. It is March now. and I will warn you, I am in a bit of a feisty mood right now. I may be a little spicy. I don't normally drop any swear words. I'll just say that in case you have kids watching or anything like that. I've just been dealing with some disagreements, I'll say that, in professionals, in just multiple people. And so I'm communicating. I'm communicating with some spice. Have any of you been in this kind of season for a little bit? I didn't imagine I'd be in a season of it. Oh, by the way, this is Clarity. I have this linked below. I'm smelling this. This is I've been using like one candle a month, which is actually kind of nice. I'll have to rotate back through again. I don't have 12 candles, but that's okay. That's okay. And yeah, I think I do want a t-shirt that says that's okay. And I'm not going to trademark it because everyone says it. But that is what I say most often. Welcome, welcome to a spicy plan with me. March. I'm still wrapping my head around March, but because of a lot of template work that I had done last month, especially with finance stuff, I'm just using a new spreadsheet. And I know I keep harping about the spreadsheet. It'll be linked just like it was the previous times, but I had to really practice it between the transition of January and February to really get into it. And I have to say, like, going into March was a whole lot easier because I set up the way that I want to do it and use it every month. And that really helped. Like, it really helps me to kind of figure out things, as I have said in a couple of videos. January is that kind of like figuring it out. So is February is kind of like solidifying it. And going into March feels really solid. And I am here for that. I am here for that. There is a lot going on as we put things down on here. I have started to just pencil things in instead of putting, I think, like I put some of the school stuff on here, which helps. But like usually have my infusions on a sticker. Like here. And I also would put my therapies on, but then those can be a little wiggly. So I thought, you know what? Why don't we, I'll put the big things, like there's a field trip coming up. But everything in, let's just pencil, because I just need it there at the right time. I don't need it necessarily in a sticker quite yet. And once I get there, see, now I can put the stickers on. And again, it's part of that templatizing of like going, well, this worked last year, but this will be a little different this year. The other part was I kind of want to start not matching, but coordinating colors from these to match the overall. And this is taking it to another level. I'm not saying anyone has to do this at all. This is just something I'm challenging myself with. Because a lot of times, I'll just pick a color and put it on there, and then it just sits in the middle of my kind of design. And I've been a designer for 20 years, digitally mainly. And so my design brain is just like, hey, let's kind of coordinate a little bit. Let's try that since I have everything else down. Spicy self, it's coming out. And I took another look at this, which is, St. Patrick's Day is the following week on a Friday. But I didn't really want to have like this be solid everything on this sticker pack. So I am going to use part of it. Yes. So our family is, I will say, Irish adjacent. Like, we have pinpointed a lot of family in Wales and England, but then it gets over into Sweden and Germany. But we do have extended family with an Irish name, but as I alluded to in some of my other videos, it was a chosen name. And I will not share a maiden name because that is like not mine, but that would be a security question somewhere. And so I'm not doing that. But the name that they had changed it from was one that was being ridiculed, and I can totally see why. It is a connotation of being not coordinated. So if you have a last name that says that and you're growing up that way and you're sick and tired of it, you're going to choose a different name. And like my husband, he had his father's name, but he is estranged from his father. So I said, I'm not taking that last name. So he changed his name to his mom's last name, which is why I have that. And I'm very proud to have his mom's last name. So aren't families interesting? I would love to hear if you guys have any stories like that, because I find that interesting. So we do have some very close ties, but I'd have to think, not think. I'd have to really do some heavy research to see if those roots to Wales also extend right across the water there to Ireland or not. A lot of my extended family, though, says, hey, they're proudly Irish. They're not. Unless there's further ties. But if they want to, enjoy. I also know there can be some stereotypes around this, and I'm just decorating because these are really pretty. And that's where I am. So I think I'll use one of these strips on one week and one on the other. And it can't really be divided, so I'm going to see what I can do here. Let's see. So if I put this here, yeah, no. Maybe I can do half? What is half here? Let me get some scissors. I would rather kind of use half of this. Let's see, approximately half. I think we're gonna go with that. That one's more yellowy. Put that there, because I need it just for the weekend itself. We're making it work. Let's see. What else happened this weekend? Or this last week? Well, as I have alluded to, I think in one of my videos in my podcast, I talked about a bad experience with my OBGYN last week. I then proceeded to type up a 2-page complaint that I will be sending in shortly. I contacted them to see where I should send it to, and if I don't hear back, probably by Monday, I'll just mail it. Yeah, it was not cool. It wasn't malicious, but it was not right. I'm trying to get this kind of butted up against there, because in my brain, that feels good today. And that's what I would ask you, is like, what feels good for your brain today? I keep seeing a little gap there, and it's really annoying me. I don't know why, because I'm in spicy mode. That's why. Usually I'm not this picky. But I can laugh at myself, you know? I'm also wondering if I should grab my glasses. Usually they're for seeing far, but I am having... I know you can't see this at all. Let's see if I can... Can you see at all that there's this tiniest little gap there? Maybe it's all... There is. There's this tiniest little gap. And it feels to me that then it's floating. This whole video is going to be me placing this one sticker down. How about that? And then it probably will lose its stick. And it won't stay down. And it's probably going to curl the whole next week. Okay. Stay there. What is happening? There's something like I place it, but then once it goes down, okay, I'm going to overshoot it. Oh, I see. I'm like pulling on it slightly. The Adventures of Sticker. Yeah, there's like some wiggle movement. Okay, I see what I'm doing wrong. And it is pulling on it, so. Okay, this is the last time. If it doesn't do what I... Now it's going too high. That's what I get for stating an ultimatum. Let's see, can I push it this way a little bit? Yay, okay, okay. That is crooked. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's gonna lose all stick here in a moment. And I'm willing to see this out. I am. There. Okay. I'm gonna do this to kind of push it over a little bit. Oh dear. Oh dear. There. It's perfect in my eyes, and I'm walking away. Okay, I will save some of the drinking stuff till next week, although we don't drink, but I probably won't use all of these. Some of these are kind of interesting. Actually, I might use this next week. Maybe could I use... What am I doing? What is going on? I should probably use some washi tape here before I get a little too far with things. Probably have... So these are the ones I picked out. I think this pattern might be too much because there's a lot of different patterns going on. But I kind of like the gold. You know, I might save that for next week though. So I'm thinking these two. A darker green and a lighter green. It's one of those weeks. If you listen to a lot of my other videos, they are not like this. They are not. I don't usually get this kind of like picky choosy about things. But I'm just kind of letting my body go with that right now. Like, there's something important here. Technically what it is because I'm getting spicy with people, it means I feel out of control. And so this is what I want to control right now. And I can own that. I can say, like, that is what's happening. As long as I'm not trying to control others and feel like, or go down a shame spiral or something, but that I'm just kind of being in it in the moment, then I'm okay with that. Yeah, now I'm kind of my more serious self. Maybe I'm coming down. Maybe I'm coming down. But yeah, wrote to my son's teacher about like, this is not really what, this is not helping when you say this to us. She was remarking more on the amount of time it was taking for my son to complete an assignment, and I really don't care, honestly. What I find the most important, this pattern just kind of starts right there. Okay, because I'm honoring my spicy self, and I want to do this. I don't want to have to look at that all week, so I'm going to do this. Anyway, she said, well, it took him this long to do it and he didn't start it. And I'm like, yeah, and like, what it brings up for me is there were so many times, especially in middle school and high school, where I could not concentrate in the classroom. There were people tapping, there were people talking, there were smells and sounds and being uncomfortable in metal seats and metal and plastic seats, and something emotionally affecting me, or anything. Like, there were so many reasons, and I would take my homework. I would take my work home and work on it there. And you know, I would still hand in things on time, but yeah, they may not be done in class, but we had lots of opportunities to take things home. Anyway, so what I told her is like, usually when you're saying, well, this doesn't help, do this instead. So I said, hey, when you tell us like it took this much time and he didn't do it, I don't care. Like, it's what I work with my clients on. It is quality over quantity. If he had a bunch of things in his mind or was very distracted, that's fine. Take it home. I think she really was thinking that we wanted him to have a homework-free weekend, which, no, it's fine. Like, I'd rather him do a better job here than to rush through it and not get it done there. That's my opinion. So I said, can you actually talk to him about how his body feels in the moment? Because I think that would be a whole lot more constructive. And if he is repeatedly saying he's too tired, which would have happened before winter break, there was a lot of times where he was way too tired and didn't complete a lot. And that was, then we adjusted his sleep schedule and he's doing so much better. But if we had had that information of like him repeatedly saying he was tired, and he was some, but he was also insisting, hey, I want to stay up late. But he finally saw the benefits of going to sleep early for a week. And he was like, wait, this math, the math of going to bed earlier, feeling better in my body, feels good. So, I would like more information from the teacher about how he's feeling in that moment. I think that would really help, because we could give him tools to, if he's too fidgety, if his back hurts, if his whatever. He came home and told us he was doing something that involves spinning at recess, which is fine. The kids do it. I don't know if there's an actual spinny thing. I think they do. But it really kind of affected him, possibly his inner ear a little bit more, and he felt kind of nauseous throughout the day. I don't think anything's wrong with him, but I do think like if he came back in after recess and then that was the next assignment, yeah, I think having a queasy tummy would be very distracting, and that's the information we need, not that he didn't work on something for an hour. Yeah, it sounds uncommon for other kids. Maybe they can do things in an hour, but he's different. And that's how his body works. Kind of looking at the candle here, and I see a lot of flower stuff. I'm hoping those don't catch on fire. Anywho, so yeah, that's what I mean by spicy, is like, I'm done. I'm going to directly state something right now because that's where I am. I'm also going to pick a card because it's that time. Did I say March 6th through March 12th yet? I don't think so, but if you clicked on the thumbnail, it'll have it on there. But yeah, March 6th through March 12th. We have Holi and Purim starting. I don't know how long they go. I am not informed on that. I have heard of them before. I know that they are two different religions. I do know that much. We also have daylight saving time starting. We set all of our clocks here, so I'm going to write clocks. Oh, I thought it was for this weekend, and then I was confused. Well, we don't start them that early. Excuse me, but we probably will once it gets dark. Excuse me. Yeah, usually after the sun sets, that's when we change them because then our bodies can't feel like the passage of time. So that's how we adjust. I'm happy with this sticker now. It may be a little crooked from top down, but I like that now. And I think I'm going to put a few more stickers down. I just want to get the card of the week down. Oh, what else? What other complaints? I do have a couple complaints to write up. That's just product reviews, stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, it's a ranty week. Why not? Okay, let's see what we get. We get the world. Ooh, I like that. Let's see. A lot of these cards have been spot on. They've really been helping. So here is the world. Kind of in some hands and getting a hug. And let's see, feel the fullness of gratitude and lessons learned. Time for a new journey. I have learned some lessons this last week, and I am ready to move on after I rant about them. So, the world. Feel the fullness. I love that word, fullness. Of gratitude and lessons learned. Time. 4. I wrote the number 4. I was like, don't write the number 4, and then I did. 4. New journey. Yes. Okay. That one goes up here. This goes over here. I'm done with that. That goes behind me. Green stickers. I've been watching all of the Go Wild planner people congregating together in one big room in DC. And I watched the last year or two. I wasn't really aware of it until last year was the big, like I could really see how it came together. I think that was because it was the first one after the pandemic. And yeah, now it's definitely revved up. They were like, well, we had so much success last year. Let's go for it. I'm done with that sticker. Done with that. I'm trying to get stuff away because I'm getting a little confused with what I need to do next. Okay. So yeah, it's like, and Laurel Denise, which is another planner I use. If you look on my channel, there's a few planners. I don't use her for personal stuff. I can see how it would work. If I didn't have Makselife, I would probably be using that planner all the time. It really does help to see the month and the week at the same time. And what do I want to do here? I wish this had a rainbow. Yeah, let's see. How cliche are these things? Well, let's put some money on Thursday, since that is payday. And I'll use the other one on next payday because, you know, that's my interpretation right now. Could it mean more? Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'll get the sticker kit again. I thought it'd be a nice change up with things. But it's, you know, Luck of the Irish. I believe luck can be a lot of privileges. So there's that. I mean, I like shamrocks. I have the, I don't even know how to say it. The little shamrock type indoor house plant. I want to say it's like Oaxis. It's OA, and I think something with that, and I don't know what. I think I want to put something here. I guess a shoe. If I have a hat, then I guess I have a shoe too. There. Anything else? And a pipe? A pipe. Why am I sighing when I'm using a sticker kit? Because that's kind of just how I feel. Let's just put that kind of right there because I feel like that would be kind of nice. Okay, we're done with that. I erased camp fees here because we turned them in today. So I am not going to worry about that. Pardon me while yeah, I'm still on screen, but let's see. Do that. I guess you can kind of see through that. 2 p.m. therapy. And yes, I already did talk about a lot of these things with my therapist, so about being ranty and about being, this one kind of matches that, so I think I'll do that. 10:15. Oh, glad I just checked that because I would have written 10 o'clock. Whatever. Okay. 10:15. I've been having some spinal pinching, so that's what I get for waiting so long to go back to the chiropractor. So there's a full moon on March 7th, International Women's Day. I think I need to get in touch with my friend. She and I love to have like a Zoom call and just be like, yay, women and people who identify as women and non-binary, whatever. If you celebrate that day, you're in. And actually this blood pressure refill, it was for my BP meds. So let me just put meds here and see if they won't be shipped out by then, but hopefully they'll ship by that point. I won't have them by that point. That was my refill day. So that's why I put that there. Let's put this, and then we'll get to the weekly goals. I need green, because everything is green right now. Let's see how this last week went. I haven't even gone past that. So, I did like this color, and I did like how it showed up kind of all three of these. We did have like some sprinklings of snow. We had a bunch of hail last night that was there still this morning. I got through a lot of things. I was going to fill my gas tank, but I'm going to do that when we go up to celebrate some things on Saturday because we'll be out and about. These two things were out and about things, and I just didn't get to them. I'm filming right now. We're going to make a cake, and we're going to wrap some presents. But I was cleaning up right before then. I do want to dust. I'll put that in there. But everything else, I got my podcast out this week. Again, ranty. It's basically, if you want to hear more ranting, go for it. No, it's about what I went through, but also like we deserve a whole lot better in the medical system, and that's basically why I did that. And then I did this. So the only thing I did really well here, it felt really good to get a lot of this done early in the week. I always love that. I've been taking my blood pressure all week. That's the thing. So I need to I'm just going to do it daily. What I found was growth. So I would say a year ago, when I heavily was relying on taking blood pressure readings and getting them to my doctor a lot, taking it every day didn't help. So taking it every couple days did, and I have to cover up the numbers when I am having that taken because I don't want to make it a game and try to get lower as it's being taken. Like my brain will do that. It'll be like, okay, do this in your muscle, take a really deep breath. Can we game these numbers? So what I do is I cover up the numbers and I distract myself with a video that's really fun or light or something and take a deep breath and then do it after I've been sitting for a little while. I tried that this last couple weeks, and as you saw, I wasn't very successful with it. I got maybe once or twice a week, and that wasn't quite enough for what I needed to do. So I said, okay, this week I'm just going to do it every day to make it more routine, that I'm not missing anything. And that has been working. So I just need to do it the last 3 days here, and then I feel like I could send this whole week to my doctor. And that will feel good. The other thing is I took my pills really late on Sunday, like 7:30. And because their blood pressure for me, I slowly stepped them back instead of skipping one and waiting to the next day. So I went like, I think it was it was Saturday I messed up. And then 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. And then back to noon today, which is when I normally take them. And that's what makes my body feel best for the type of things that I am on. So, yeah, we got camp funds in. We got the March reset went really well. It's posted right now. Really did some deep work, but also feel really good as how everything is progressing. Check that out. Spreadsheet reset, as I said, went really well. I got another couple different spreadsheets, not for financial, but for like business and social media. So because I love this one so much, I really want to bring my passion to those and see if I can replicate. And it doesn't quite have the same feel because it's, it's not numbers, it's writing and some other things. And social media is not something I'm like, oh, I really need to do that right now. So, yeah. So that's how the last week went. Included in that, let's go over these. So I did just order my pills, actually. I almost got a facial cleanser. I wanted to keep our grocery bill just a little bit more on budget, but I picked out one. So next week I will hopefully get it. Because I have other soaps here at home. That's the thing. It's like, it's not that I'm not washing my face. It's just, yeah. Why did I put chiro on here? I did not have a chiro appointment. I think I thought I was. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and check off BP because I have almost all the numbers and I'm feeling really good about that. My water has been up this week. This has been good. I haven't played any music yet, so let me see how the weekend goes. I did work some more on my website, but I haven't done any videos yet. And videos, they just, I think as I explained in one of my videos, is that I get in this habit of having like something else playing in my ear while I'm working, but I have to have the video. It's a very much more intense and personal type feel to go through that, and my body's kind of avoiding that. It's just saying like, this is really deep and personal and hard. Some of the work is hard, and that's okay. So, we finally saw the ER bill come through. It's exactly what we thought, which was the $200. So, we didn't get a chance to pay it yet. So I will say pay, and I will say amount here. So the amount definitely came through, all expected. The my gynecologist bill came through, was more than we thought, but I also want to send, well, yeah, we know how much it's going to be. And then I'm going to say we're going to, is it before? Yeah. Okay. So pay ER. I'm sure it'll come up this next week. And then pay. And we didn't get the HRA reimbursements yet. I'm sure we're playing around with how long they're going to take. Not playing. We have a card that we can use, and it's like instantly taken out of the account, but we wanted to see how long a reimbursement comes through. We're kind of new to the HRA, HSA stuff, and so yeah, it's been really nice though. My goodness. And then we got the yearbook and the camp paperwork. Okay. Got them both out today. So those are done. Oh, I got the calendar. I wiped down the desk. So I'm going to put dust here, because that's a whole separate activity. Where's my gray? Where's all my colors? Oh, here it is. Right? Yeah. But I didn't go through my desk drawers, which is what I was hoping to. I gathered 2 boxes, and I had them right next to the drawers here, but I didn't have time to go through them yet. So I will put cleanser here. Okay. I'm being picky. I would like to try that again. For some reason, when I see that smaller writing, it brings a sense of calm, because to me, my handwriting feels more calm. Website and videos right now. It's really hard when this is so far up, but that's okay. Water. And then I'm going to send BP. And then my Cairo is this week. That'll be okay. Let's see. I'm just going to write music here. Keep it more concentrated. Still want to sell my stand mixer, and then desk. I'm going to put drawers because then it clues me in. I think just saying desk wasn't quite enough. So we do little adjustments like that. I might rewrite these afterwards too, just, I don't know. It brings me calm when I see them rewritten in a calmer way. I can't describe it. Can you? Have you ever had that? Just me? It's okay. I don't mind. I really don't mind. March has a lot in it here. There's like at least one kind of big thing a week, but we have field trip, a conference, and then this is the book fair, which I actually, sorry, this was super loud. I did the March, this view in, I got a sticker on me, in my reset, but I kind of want to do this here to kind of show that this lasts all week. There we go. Those are my monthly colors. So that's a school thing and a school thing. So yeah, it's just a lot. Oh, some wins, some presents came on time. Let's see, some things went a little wonky that I've been vocal and spicy about already. Ask more questions, plan it out, talk it out. That's what I'm reflecting on right now, that's what I'm taking action on. So had some feelings of fear, sadness, frustration, calm, and then tired. Is tired a feeling? I think it's a feeling I'm feeling in my body. I wouldn't call it an emotion. A break before the storm. Get things on calendar. So yeah, that was kind of mundane, but at least I did it. I kind of reflected. And okay, last thing are my little icons here. And this is where I left it off last week so I could match the green. So this has pickup here. Was it worth it? I guess so. Because I already have my gray ones here. The gray ones here are for every single week. These ones because of our milk delivery. But these, I thought it'd be nice to coordinate those. Plant Monday. Definitely take care of the plants. Actually, the orchid I showed a couple weeks ago, I cut off the blooms because they were finally dying. And so I was able to put it back under the glass. Cloche. It was funny. My husband had to use the word cloche as well. And so we made sure we could say it. So for what can I say things? For his Disney work, he had to do a cloche. I'll just say that much. What that means, I don't know. We will see if in March our landscaping starts up because our yard is huge and has lots and lots of work that needs to be done. So the bi-weekly mows, we'll see if they start Monday. Usually they sync up with yard waste, but this is a recycling week. So I have a feeling they're going to wait till next week. I just have this feeling. Every Wednesday I look at doing some kind of food order, whether I place the order. Usually I pick it up on Thursdays, but that's what that is. No medications this week. I will have gassed up the car by then, so no car stuff. I do need to do these. And I'm gonna see. I'm going to see about something in the future. Sorry, secrets. Anything else here? Oh, you know, I'm also thinking about doing my newsletter once a month instead of once a week. It's kind of a different beast. So, let's see. This looks as green as I can get it. I know it's teal. And then this one is more of a lighter green. So I need to record. I think I had my recording on the wrong day. It's actually recording. Did I do that right last week? No, I did. It's on there. Wasn't sure. And then I have those. Okay. So let's write the little side things, and I think I'm done. We have sleep, and there was a day or two that did not, well, it was last night. I will say it. I will say it. I will confess. Last night, my son got up in the middle of the night, and I had to kind of help him. Oh, do I want to take my blood pressure next week? Well, let's see. Let's say, because I think I don't need to go cold turkey on it. Like, I don't need to just stop all of a sudden. So maybe a couple days, but maybe not every day. We'll see. We'll see how this weekend goes. If I keep my 7 up, then 7 days in a row. Ooh, that was a little wonky. It's a totally different green too. That's okay. Wow. These are not turning out well. These are turning out kind of funky. Can I fill this part in? Sorta. Okay. And then the important things here are the field trip. Time change. So the reason why I repeat these from things that are in the week is I feel really accomplished if I get these things taken care of. I can have priorities every day, but if I look back at the week, this is what I would feel really good about. That's a T. Let's try again. Website, videos. What else would make me really happy at the end of this week? Oh, the Ridwell. So we have a bunch of plastics going out, plus I think we're going to get a really big bag of things out too. Our styrofoam that gets picked up. And that would create a whole lot of room in our garage. Well, it has a special spot that, I mean, if it's empty or full, it doesn't really matter. But it's an eyesore. It would be nice to have it gone. So I think, yeah. Styro with a question mark. Otherwise, we can do it in 2 weeks after that. Anything else? I got a film. Food. Plants. And you know what? I'm going to add something here. I am getting a little inspired. Okay, so I have a water bottle that if I fill it twice, I go by the whole bottle. Yeah. Like most people drink out of the bottle. I actually don't. I pour it into a cup. But those kind of look like googly eyes on each day. But did I just ruin my spread? Maybe, but I'm fine with it because it kind of brings in like this color over here and has a little yellowy there, and this has yellow, and then that's a little lighter. It's not my favorite spread, but it'll work. Anyway, if I empty out the bottle twice on each day, because I was putting blood pressure at the top here, and I think I'm going to put water on the top and kind of see if I can track that. I've done it before. Let's see what happens. We're going to see if I can put my pod out here and then my plan with me here. And I've been thinking about doing live plan with me's. I usually do these all in one go anyway. It's very rare that unless I show personal information, but I made it a point to not put as much personal information in this one and put it in a different one. Meaning any information that could really cause some problems. So I was wondering if possibly scheduling on a certain day, but I would think that day would be a Sunday for most people, because I release these on a Sunday and that's when people want to kind of look through it. I don't know. Let me know if you would be interested in that. If so, put any kind of emoji in a comment below. I would love to see how you're feeling. You can put like just how you're feeling in an emoji. But if I see an emoji in any text down below in a comment, I will assume that maybe you want to see this live. And if you want to include a time that might work best for you. Like if I record it live, I'm trying to think how I would do that, actually. I think I could. It would ask what camera, and then I could use my phone. But yeah, because right now I use my phone for all of these and it works. And what is this, an iPhone 12 Max? I think I'll upgrade for 15 come this fall. I very much want to keep this as clear as possible. I had some other cameras that I tried and it just wasn't as clear as this. So I would have to figure that out, but I would love to hear if you would like a Sunday. My other option would be a Friday. I think that's it. Maybe a Monday? I mean, I could, but to me it feels like I'm already into the week. I'm also on Pacific time, so the earliest I could do is like 9:30 because I got to get my kid off to school and then set up. So that's 9:30 Pacific, so it'd be 12:30 Eastern on a Monday. Does that seem a little late? To me it does. But that's an option. I mean, I have more time on a Monday than I do on a Sunday. Sundays I usually hang out with fam. So let me know. I'm filming this on a Friday, and that's what's working best for me. If you just like to catch them whenever, then if it's live, you can still catch it whenever. So it's not a big deal. I think that's it. I'm going to go be my spicy self. And hopefully I calm down before birthday festivities, because I don't need to be a spicy self for birthday. Okay, take care, everyone. I will see you next week. Bye.